Hi. What's up and welcome, everyone. Drabilia, thank you for that sub. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, thank you for that sub, Drabilia. Preach. 4 months. Thank you so much. What a way to start the stream. Oh, hello and welcome. I almost missed stopping the music because I'm currently trying to find spinel fruit for this week's reputation. Supply drops. Hello and welcome. Also, thank you for the off-stream follows, Saiyan King Eric and Femboy Connoisseur 05. Thank you for the off-stream follows on Twitch. Appreciate you and welcome. What is up, Jobster, Monday, Jabrilia, Halcyon, Spides, Marceline, Querter, Phoenix, Luna? What is going on, everyone? Hello. As I continue grabbing my these things. What's up, everyone? How goes it? How many days are left on banner until Flynn's arrives? 7 days. Oh, Femboy's on stream yesterday? I hate missing people's like first time chats or like early chats. One week. There's one they fear. I thought there was a chest over here that I missed. I did get maximum. I did top off reputation at People of the Springs. So that's already done. Where's the rest of these fruits? Oh, Luna 2 live stream.
I'm
tired already. Luna 2 live stream. Wow. Crazy. Quite crazy. Okay, some more over there. And then I saw some more up there as well. Let me just grab some more because I'll need them. I will need more of these eventually anyway. Oh, don't dive into that, you crazy! Ah! Ah! Oh! What is with you? You crazy? She's like, I just wanted to go for a swim in the hot tub. What's your problem? I'm like, no, Lolly, you're drunk again. It looks so warm and inviting. Granny, you have a problem, and we love you, but we wish that you would not do that. I almost killed Granny. She almost dove into it. That was her fault, clearly. Some right here, or maybe I already got these ones, actually. Yeah, they're not glittering. I see no glitters. All that glitters is cold. Don't drink and fly. I topped off People of the Springs before I topped off Children of Echoes. Children of Legos. Boop, boop. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, hey, I also got this. And as a result, that means I also have one of those. Where do I use those, by the way? I go to Capitano's throne, right? Cappy's throne. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I also need to activate these. Bit of a chill stream today. Yes. Hydra resistance, invulnerability to Geo, and invulnerability to Animo. I think that'll, well, we'll hop into those. I feed it to Capitano. It's like, hey, I know you're not really there, but can I just like slip this under your mask? Oh my gosh, the frames.
Watch out.
Hello, frames. Okay, there we go. We're good. A noble figure coats the sun with frost, and 2 arrows grant salvation to Natla not once, but twice. It's been a while since I've been here, my dude. Oh. Must be the active character and resonating with Flyro. Where are you? There you are.
Just what will we come across this time?
Offer. The first flint lights up the distant past and the land of journey's beginning. We call it home. The way back may be no more, yet when you and I embrace the night, pure as the mirror it remains, and forever shall it stay. Whoa. That's my first one of those. When Blazing Threshold or Scorching Threshold are active, the current active character deals 6% increase of damage. If that character is in the Night Soul Blessing state, they will deal an additional 9% damage. Pyro Traveler is quite the traveler. With the Sword of Nazis, what is that, 50? 60. With the Sword of Nazis and Kreutz. Where is he looking? He's looking. The throne faces. The throne faces Snezhnaya, honestly, or where we think Snezhnaya would face. Although Snezhnaya could be up here and over here and over here, but it's kind of directly facing Mount Isis. Okay, bounties in progress. This one is invulnerable to Dendro. Also Conria. Yeah, we don't know how far Conria spread underground. This is the Dendro Deer team. Although, okay, who's in here right now? Sure.
I'll take the lead today.
This doesn't make any sense from a team comp. Well, at least it's elements that she can she can grab some shards with. I really like how they changed the reputation system. Perilous. Pair of dice. Oh, it's these frickers.
You two. Time to. Gotcha.
Wow.
This way. Here comes the catch.
Where's the big guy? Ow, what the frick? Get away from me. You're crazy? I can slurp up all of those. Quietly. Do not speak.
Feeling lucky?
Where? Oh, he's dead. Where did he go? To the depths. Depths. To the depths. And that means I also got this. It'll take a very special character for me to replace the Arlecchino. Excuse me, the Arlecchino name card. That might just be my name card forever. And I still am not going to change the Beto one. Where am I going? Next, next bounty. This one is invulnerable to animal. Up there. Whoa, why is it so hazy, foggy here? Oh, let's put Dendro Deer back in here. Make this a. This is literally my. Oh, there's a motorcycle driving by.
Even when darkness falls.
This is literally my Kale Hyperfridge team. Come on, there we go. Hi. This, yeah. Actually, Shinobu could use a touch more health as we go into this. There we go. Perilous. Oh my gosh, there's so many bros here. Ow. Now I'm pissed. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Llama didn't mean to. I mean, I might have meant to, but Llama definitely didn't mean to. Haha, pranked you. This one is invulnerable to Geo. Or is it was north of here? Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Oh my god, I missed both of those. Nothing happened. You guys are so crazy all the time. What the heck is this thing?
Steady now.
Oh, it's just the, oh.
Carefully.
How did that give me the...
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
I hadn't even placed it on the guy yet. Or is that even what that was? I saw say shrine. Ooh, Cat Island. Nothing to see, you're just drunk Granny Flashy. Lolly's having a rough day today. I imagine the reason it took her 180 wishes to come home is because of what I named the marker for her house. She's like, I fucking hate that nickname you gave me, Traveler. Let's hope you'll put up a good meh. Quiet. Do not speak. Or it'll hurt right now. Nursing homes. Pillow, what now? It's just such a funny... Because pillows. No other reason, obviously. Because pillow. Wait, do you even have the right? Okay, yeah, you have the correct sacrificial. official. Was that the last one? Okay, that was the last one. We were up by Blue Amber Lake. I passed her like twice. What's new in Star Rail? I feel like I've seen a lot of Star Rail news on my YouTube recommendations. Is Star Rail going through some new stuff? And that was... Yes, this one. Right here. Right now. Shinobu's dying, as per usual. It's okay, it's her natural state of being. Spoilers, spoilers, more spoilers. Alright, fair enough. But there is stuff going on in it, that's cool. Ow! Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. Alright, and 12. Cool. Okay, just wasn't to destroy the stuff. Oh, frick. That wasn't... Okay, yeah, it was. Never mind. Oh, that didn't quite... Frick. Did that give it to me somehow, for some reason? For no reason whatsoever? Okay, it's that one. Ooh, I might be able to... Oh, I thought that was gonna explode all of them. I thought they were gonna, like, chain reaction that. Oh! Boop. That's not gonna hit very many of them. Can I push this one up? No, I can just explode it. Frick. I just fly up into these. Give me another. That one. Give me another. Oh, that one was way too far away from where it needed to go. Frick. Sergeant Octopus. I've come to bargain. Give me that. Oh. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Oh, that's not quite. There we go. Give me another. Hit that one, then grab that. I should have waited on that one. No, that's too low. Fricker fracker. Let it get over here. Oh, I think I can just do that. And then grab another one, and then hit this middle star. Oh my gosh, that doesn't really hit very many of them, does it? Did I run out of time again? Oh. It's not just the time limit. It goes to the next pattern after a specific number of... So you only have a certain number of shots. Okay. I thought it was just the time limit. Okay, I won't stress as much about the time limit then. And I'll focus on making my shots count. Shoot your shot, gamer. Gotta line that up like that. Oh, I thought I didn't get that. Wait for these to line up to that one. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Alright, there's this one now. Should I start with that one, or? Wait for it to go up a little. Already have it. Already have it in me. It's in me. Ah, son of... Oh, never mind. thought I fucked it up again. This boat is a whale. What have you done? This thing's moving, but how do I operate it?
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
What's... Oh, those guys. I was like, what's over here that has a health bar? Return to Colonel Iron Whale. Colonel Iron Whale? That's what this thing's name is? I hadn't paid attention to that, apparently. Colonel Iron... Oh, up top. Excuse me, up top, obviously, where the cutscene was. Where the cutching was. Anyone built their cutching? Any cutching havers? Cutching is one of those I'll build her someday characters. Like, I imagine eventually I will build her. It seems the device for awakening Colonel Iron Whale is missing some parts. That figures. Even guarded treasures are coveted by others, let alone unguarded ones. So the proof of the cognoscenti, the treasure is hidden here? It's certainly nearby, but why don't we just take it apart then? It's a little more than a pile of scrap anyway. This way you won't have to play this little game of pretend anymore. Why not make things easier? That's certainly one way to go about it. Time to spice up this story. Paimon's going to sneeze from all that spice. I don't want to say going to sneeze. Not built. Halcyon's not built. Spide's scuffily built, but built nonetheless. Phoenix is C1 level 20. Fair. That's how my D-Luke is. Or maybe my D-Luke actually might be 40 for some reason. C6 Cutching with Mist Splitter. Alright. Just assume Soth has them built. Fair enough. There must be some other way. We just need to find some missing parts, alright? We're good at finding things. Hufflepuffs are particularly good finders. If we're talking about spare parts, I might have some leads. Are you really giving us clues just like that? It's not unusual to receive aid from mysterious characters and stories, right? Mr. Chesterin, if you're also interested in the treasure's whereabouts, it's not too late to join us. I'm a collector, so of course I'm interested in the proof of cognoscenti, but I won't play along with your childish games. Well, you can certainly try the challenge to challenge Colonel Iron Whale your way. Let's see who can locate the treasure first. As for you, adventurers, please follow me. Just a hunk of metal junk. Excuse you, head to the designated location. Over there. Don't even have Kuching, keep losing to Tainari. Papa Wrench's workshop is down this way. You should be able to find the spare parts there. Then all we need to do is activate the lift, right? Paimon's got this. Where's the lever? Ah, oh, Weasel Thief! Are you kidding me? Did it steal the lever? Oh, this is unexpected. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. You? But... Hugin, one of Odin's ravens. Hugin, it's your time to shine. Eh? And where did you come from? It's not that unusual for traveling merchants to have a few clever companions, no? Quickly, let's catch up to it. They're so fast! We need to catch them! Llama, go. Oh my gosh! Everybody heck off.
Show no mercy. Try the fast man of
That was oh. You can catch as the lever thief. Oh, while that's all happening. Thanks, homie. Those were just standard treasure hoarders. No, look at the weasel thief, Llama. Okay. It dropped the lever and ran away. What does the weasel thief want with this thing anyway? It's like a raccoon, just grabs random shit. Let's head back. If we take too long, Mr. Chesterin might find the treasure before we do. That's right, we can't lose to him. It still thinks that the lever's right here. There's collision in this area. I wouldn't forget you when there's money to be made. The intel's solid, but we might have competition. It's at Blue Amber Lake. I'll scout ahead, you bring backup. I'm in dire straits right now, so I might not be able to give you your usual cut. But I swear I'll pay you back double when things get better. Well then. Wonder who else is going to use portable bearings. Because it makes sense for Ino to need those. Go down into the depth. The deep underground? This doesn't look like there'd be any workshop here at all. This looks like a mole's house. It's kind of rude, Paimon. Oh, it's more DNA vines. Hello, I'm here now.
Get to work. You two. I'll settle this. Stand with me.
We're in water right now. I don't necessarily need to bring Yelan out. I really didn't need all that for those guys either. What? Tanae's illness has taken a turn for the worse. Daniil has taken her to see the best doctor we can afford, but to no avail. We dared not give her the diagnosis in full, but she had already guessed it. Clever, all too clever, that girl. Sometimes I wish she were not so... Or sometimes I wish she were not so. Perhaps then a smile could yet prevail on her gaunt face. Poor child. I know she has a difficult temper and does not love to speak. Those sudden outbursts of rage surely stem from the sickness's torments. The light in her eyes flickers like a dying candle. Oh my gosh, what a brutal line. The light in her eyes flickers like a dying candle. What a horribly poetic way of putting that. What must I do to keep that feeble flame alive? Tanae has grown so ill that she can no longer travel with the caravan. We've decided to make camp at Blue Amber Lake. Here lies an underground warehouse left by Archon knows who, one that contains quite a few so-called legacies of the Golden Age. That suits me perfectly. I've had the underground space modified into a workshop, something that Daniil and the caravan members also helped greatly with. This isn't a spare part. Did Papa Wrench leave this here? So it's like Tolfin said, he stayed for Tanae's sake. Didn't expect Hugin to dig up something like that. But judging by your words, did you doubt what I said? Well, they come from someone who'd give away a friend's treasure, so... When you put it like that, Conry, it does sound suspicious. Paimon was just playing along earlier, just so you know. We had to see what tricks you had up your sleeve. What are you planning now, bringing us to this place? Best be warned, Conry's super strong. I'm pretty sure he just saw that. To me, both of you are unexpected guests, but great spices for the story all the same. I can hardly thank you enough. Why would I ever mean you harm? Well then, let's keep searching for the spare parts. I really don't know where Papa Wrench left the proof of cognoscenti, so it's all on you now. Yehuda or Nefer? Maybe Nefer? Yehuda would kind of make sense. So, oh my gosh!
The world wishes you well.
The world will fall. Oh, hi! This one is closer to the Spirit Way. He's like, nope, you were, oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Found you. Look at him. Thanks for the chest, homie.
The world wishes you well.
Huh? What's going on here? It seems Sergeant Octopus isn't feeling well. Perhaps it's getting aggressive because it's not used to the environment. After all, underground caves aren't exactly where octopuses usually hang out. Isn't plural of octopus not octopi either? Isn't it octopodes? Octopodes or something? Or is it just octopuses? Or is it octopi? Sergeant! Pull yourself together! Ether slaps him. Sergeant! Pull yourself together! I feel like you're implying something here. I've always respected the audience's freedom of interpretation. However, rather than that which lies between the lines, we have more pressing matters to address right now. Looks like we'll have to get closer to make it stop. Well then, I'll leave that to you. Octopi or octopuses? Should I recite a few silly limericks to set the mood? Perhaps not. You can do that, but don't expect me to... Not sure where I was going with... Not sure where I was going with that. What in the Uncharted am I doing right now? Wow! That one moves side to side. Whew, finally stopped. Maybe this guy needs a demotion to Corporal Octopus. Roasted. It's safe now, Connery. Let's look around for the spare parts. 3 humans and a weasel search up and down until you finally find the spare parts. Awesome! Now we can go and wake Colonel Iron Whale up, right? What's going on? The path we came from has been blocked. Oh. Looks like this is becoming quite the spicy story. I can't handle the spicier the better. Whether it's food or adventure, too much spice is bad news. Don't worry, leave it to Hugin. Treasure hunting isn't all it can do. It's also good at pathfinding. You see, just follow its lead and we're bound to find something good. Oh, you're not gonna do anything yourself, are you? It's been on us and your weasel thief this whole time. What was over here? There's nothing over here, right? There was not. That's the moon. Probably. Nothing back there. Ah! Where am I? Whoop. What are these? Is that thing blinking? Did that have eyes? Ooh, messily scribbled notes
Is it
1.
too much to carry? Here, let me help.
Followed the caravan to Hisi Island. The people there call themselves the Frostmoon Scions. According to Daniil, they are adherents of the Moon Maiden, and they have an interesting way of viewing things. For example, most of them reject the use of Kuvaki devices, believing that to use them is to abuse their deity's blessings. As such, I did not have to help them repair anything while the caravan was there, and only needed to fix our own machines. To my surprise, a girl of 10 or so came to look for me in secret during a break and asked to be taught some mechanical principles. Perhaps she was concerned that she would be discovered by others, but she did not give me her name until we were leaving. She is somewhat impetuous, but she has both enthusiasm and talent, and learned the basics I taught very quickly. It's just a shame that the Frostmoon Scions will likely not let her fiddle with machines in public. I left her a few technical manuals that I got through trade with other traveling merchants. Daniil initially thought that these little books could help me regain my memories. I hope she can buckle down and gain something from those texts. I stayed a few more days in Nasha Town this time. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been split off from the rest of the caravan for this long. Daniil and Demyan seemed to go a good way back, with the latter arranging for my lodgings after only a short chat, right next to his own place to boot. I'll be inconveniencing him until Daniil and the others get back from Snezhnograd, but Demyan doesn't seem to mind at all. In fact, he wound up speaking to me about machines quite a bit, starting with the origin of the name Papa Wrench. It's a bit embarrassing now that I think about it, since he clearly picked that topic just so I'd have some things to say. I say, it's no wonder he's in sole charge of the flagship here in Nasha Town, despite his youth. Daniil did ask if I wanted to join them in going to Snezhnograd, or perhaps Novokitsograd. After all, that's where my technical skills are from, so it's likely that I'll find my identity and past there as well. However, a nebulous unease kept me from going. I don't know if it's fear. I don't know what it is I fear. Perhaps it has to do with my lost memories, or with some incident I encountered. Seeing my hesitation, Daniil made the call for me. He even took care of everything else, just as he had done for me all this time. Not that there's any point bringing up any of my unfortunate past. I don't remember them. But I will say this, that meeting Daniil and the rest of the caravan was in no wise misfortune. If not for them, I would have lost my life long ago, or there on those shallows. Excuse me. They took me in when I had nothing, while I could do so little to repay them. Nasha Town is home to many children, though I dare not imagine their circumstances. Yeah, you might be well not to. But then again, as with me, what they might need is neither sympathy nor pity. Indeed, just writing these two words almost seems to bring someone's arrogant face to mind. Still, I'm glad that they at least find my stories interesting, though that may be down to the candies I've brought. I learned that trick from Daniil, by the way. Always bring a few in your pocket, just in case. Amongst the kids, however, there's one who is more interested in the tools I always keep in my hip, rather than any tale about Snegurchka. When I asked if she'd like to carry one in her hand, how her eyes sparkled. Katya, Katya, the Speranza's boss, takes great care to keep these kids for the most part, and she rather gently gave us space so that I could tell this girl I know about the techniques in which I have much skill. Ainos from the Frostmoon Scions? Oh no, I didn't pick up on that soon enough. No, these kids are of Nasha Town. Okay, different person, different NPC. I thought it was implying that the little girl left the Frostmoon Scions and went to Nasha Town. Okay, so those are two different engineer kids. She rather gently gave us space so that I could tell this girl I know about the techniques in which I have much skill, the art of communicating with machines. It seems that just as I am lucky to have had Daniil and the others take me in, these children have found a fortune that belongs to them. Even in worlds filled with such terrible tragedies, there are so many kind people. I quickly found that Aina was not only interested, but stunningly talented at working with machines. I have taught her how to distinguish the material make of gears, calibrate pressure indicators, and adjust safety valves, and she has proven not only quicker to learn than the rest, but also capable of inferring other knowledge from such lessons. Watching her working away with tools still too unwieldy for her, turning scattered components into intricate devices, I am truly happy for her. She's a diamond in the rough, but even so, she already shines with a radiance all her own. Daniil and the others have finally returned to Nasha Town from Snezhgrad. It's time I packed up my things and made ready to travel with them. A right shame it is that I cannot stay here for longer. While not directly said you can work out who the little girl from the Frostmoon Signs is by inference when you do the quest over there. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't hop over here. Oh, we're going up there regardless. All roads lead to Rome, looks like. I accidentally landed on the Weasel Thief, and I'm very sorry about that. But I landed with a pillow, so it probably wasn't too bad. Okay, never mind. It doesn't have eyes. I thought this had eyes, like the little puff clouds that are underneath some of the dendro, the bouncy mushrooms in Sumeru. I thought it was like blinking at me. You find a page of the journal. Ooh, note 2. A few days ago, I met with a traveling merchant who just traveled south from Novokitsgrad. Novokitsgrad. I tried so many different ways. We had a lovely chat and I felt quite nostalgic. I had yet to learn that this was because I was originally from that city. Fate's coincidences tend to come at you suddenly like that, I suppose. I discovered a foreign yet familiar face in a newspaper she brought along. The person in that picture had hair not yet stained by hoarfrost and a carefree smile. This was me, 10 or more years ago. It was only upon reading the obituary in the corner that I truly remembered all I had lost. But old Chesterin was the one who owned all this, and he is dead. Danusha has inherited his family name and possessions, as has Jorik. 10 years on, I still know not which hands those were that pushed me off the side of the ship. It was all too sudden. Surely Jorik simply could not react in time, and the incident that occurred aboard the Fortunate One was but a tragic accident. Surely. Danusha, my child, what can I now do to mend the losses you have suffered since your mother passed? Even my attempts at reparation were not to last, for though it was not my intent, I caused you to lose a father also. There's nothing I can do for her now. Surely a visit from a dead man, uninvited, will not find any welcome. Same handwriting as earlier. Wait, Danusha? Jorik? Is Danusha Papa Wrench's daughter then? But Paimon thought he fell into the sea because of an accident that happened 10 years ago aboard the Fortunate One. Hugin, you just had to dig this page out, didn't you? Guess I have no choice, but, Paimon knew you were up to no good. Gonry, draw your sword, quick! No choice but to tell you all my plans now, and ask that you pretend you know nothing from this point on. Oh, what? I was there the day Papa Wrench saw the obituary. He had a strange look on his face, so I asked him about the matter. Even so, he kept insisting that he could not remember the details from 10 years ago. Always assuming the best of others, that's just the way he was. Besides, he had Tanae to care for, so everything else took a back seat. After he passed, I kept my ear to the ground, and what do you know? News reached me that the Chesterins had exhausted their wealth over the last 10 years and had landed in serious debt. So I sent a messenger to tell the story. Have you heard? The proof of the cognoscenti that can lead you to the great treasure is at the Blue Amber Lake in Nodcry. You were going to give him the proof of the cognoscenti? Technically, it is Papa Wrench, Mr. Chesterin's Senior's inheritance. As his legal heir, Jorik has the right to it. I'm not as charitable as old Papa, but I wanted to give Jorik a chance to prove himself, and that's how the treasure hunt came to be. He's not as interested in the story or the setting, but he seems determined to get the proof all the same. It's entirely possible that he might find it before you two. That won't do. Indeed. Therefore, my plan is to ask you to interfere with the process. Or should I say, finders keepers. As long as you get to it before him, of course. Though if your conscience permits, you can let him find it first by taking it off his hands. You can let him find it first before taking it off his hands. Not a terrible strategy either, that. So that's your plan. Paimon doesn't get it. Do you want him to have it or not? And what if we didn't come this way? What was your original plan? A scheme abandoned hardly matters in the present, does it? I have great faith in your treasure hunting skills. When we go back out, please pretend you've heard nothing. It would not do for me to appear biased, after all. Follow Hugin for a way to the surface. Oh, Pat! Ah! Or... Oh yeah, this is the elevator we came in on. Anything new over here? Probably not. Nope. Return to Colonel Iron Whale.
Rise like smoke.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. Losers peepers. Oh. I messed that up by activating Cassette Lolly's jump. So you found the spare parts? Seems you're helpless against this hunk of metal. Guess it's up to us to awaken Colonel Iron Whale, then. We won. The proof of cognoscenti is ours now. Well, congratulations. But are you really going to activate the device right now? This thing looks like it's been out of use for a while. There might be some malfunction. Mr. Chesterin, are you worried that such a malfunction might hurt one of us? How thoughtful. However, with the treasure within our reach, it would be too much to ask us to simply ignore it. Yeah, that's right. Connery, let's install the parts and start it up right now. This is Scaramech 2.0. Unlocks a new world boss. Ooh. It popped its blowhole. That must have been the gift that Papa Wrench. That must have been. Oh, that. That must have been the gift that Papa Wrench wanted to give Tanae. Shocking. Did something shiny just fly upward? Was that the proof of the cognoscenti? I'll go up and take a look. Ooh, we get music change too. You can climb up that thing? Can we even call ourselves adventurers if we couldn't manage that? Even if Paimon, even if Connery can't do it, Paimon sure can. What reliable companions you are. Well then, I hope to hear good news from you soon. It is an aurora, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty. Oh! How was I supposed to collect? Oh, never mind, I collected it. It's like, I am supposed to collect that. There's another one over here on the side path. And then I can hop back onto the main path. What a gorgeous little optional quest. Just randomly floating in, just this quest randomly floating in the world for you to discover. This one's 2 over. And then I can hop back over. Ooh, back over! Back over! There we go. That one I should just run into. Yeah, there we go. You land in a safe place, hopefully. Aww. Look at this man. That reminded me of a insignia from a different game, but I'm not sure what it reminds me of. Those shiny things we collected earlier, they look like pictures. But where's the proof of the cognoscenti? Paimon doesn't see anything like that. The experiences and memories we gain are the most precious of treasures. Maybe the real treasure was the photograph fragments we collected along the way. And adventurers would have all starved to death long ago if that was always the case. Not that we can do anything about that right now, though. Well, let's go back first. You're too late. You didn't find the proof of the cognoscenti up there, did you? How did you... Sure, but we found something more precious still. More precious? Preposterous. Judging by that smug look he's wearing, he probably found the proof ahead of us. Might as well try to trick him here. Oh, you want me to play along with your little act then? Well, there are 5 proofs of the cognoscenti after all. Nor would locating the great treasure be a simple affair, even after one collects them all. So I would hardly be surprised if something in Papa Wrench's collection could far surpass a single proof in value. Such an item exists? Of course, you could call it priceless even. Paimon has no idea what Paimon's up to, as per usual. Paimon has no idea what Connery's up to, but that isn't exactly a lie, right? Memories are priceless. Besides, just ask Tolfin or something. He'd pick up on what we got over the proof he'd pick what we've got over the proof for sure. And what would a wandering merchant like him know? I get it now. I get it now, brat. You're bitter because you lost, aren't you? You're upset that I didn't need to play your little game to get the treasure. I happen to be in a good mood, so I'll pass this advice along to you for free. Forget about the rules. People who stick to them hardly ever get the life they desire. Fortune favors those who think outside the box, like me. See? You did all that work, and in the end, you still couldn't find the proof of cognoscenti. Jorok takes out a pristine and opulent goblet. It's hard to believe that it also belonged to Papa Wrench's collection. Now. It is indeed true that one of the 5 proofs of cognoscenti is a goblet. But as far as I know, that one is in the Fatui's possession. Or was, before someone stole it from them. Ooh, and would you look at that? It's right here under your nose, or in my backpack. It seems your fate and Reed Miller's were destined to intersect. The proof that Papa Wrench found was a mask, and he would often let the children play with it. As for this goblet, I do believe it's a gift the caravan leader brought from Snezhnogrod. But Papa Wrench could never bring himself to use such a precious thing. It's valuable, of course, but nothing compared to the proof of the cognoscenti, which in turn makes it even less valuable than the treasure Connery found, I fear. That's impossible. It appears even a seasoned collector like yourself can be mistaken at times, Mr. Shesterin. If it sets your mind at ease, you are free to find an appraiser for it when you return to Novikitsgrad. Where is the real proof of the cognoscenti, then? No, forget that. What's the treasure you spoke of, kid? The one you claim is the superior find. You may have beaten me, but I shan't accept it until you've shown me what you found. Huh? That's... The picture and memories might be priceless to Tolfin, but could we really say something like, this is the most valuable treasure without embarrassing ourselves? Hurry, Connery, think of something. Since there's more to what happened aboard the Fortunate One 10 years ago... Before we show you, take a look at this. You showed the picture from earlier to Jorik. What is this trickery? Who commissioned you to do this? Was it that old man? Is he still alive? Where is he? So you are the Jorik that Papa Wrench mentioned. Papa Wrench. So he lured me here with a fake name so he can have his revenge, is that it? You think you can take me? Revenge? What are you talking about? Wait, so the one who pushed Papa Wrench off the ship was... Drop the act. You're all working for that old man, aren't you? Wait, does Tanisha know? Is she in it too? Is she in on it too? That woman. She agreed so quickly because she knew this was a trap all along, didn't she? Offering to deliver the letter, doing all that just to isolate me. You're getting ahead of yourself. No, not one of you will ever get me. Not you, and not the old man. Jorik scurries away, not even bothering with the precious goblet he mistook for the proof of the cognoscenti. Are you just letting him go? We don't have a grudge against him, but isn't Papa Wrench your friend? Don't worry. The path you took looks most dangerous. I would not be surprised if something happens to him. Just let him run. The wolves will take him by dawn. What do you mean? I mean that Papa Wrench has many other friends aside from me. Besides, who doesn't love a story where justice is served? I'm afraid 10 years wasn't long enough to change his ways. If he had proven himself a changed man, even just a little, then I would have forgiven him per Papa Wrench's wishes. Alas, like many others, he too is a prisoner to his baser instincts. What a tragedy. What saddens me more is his lack of a winner in our little treasure What saddens me more is the lack of a winner in our little treasure hunting game. No new story material for me then. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. Where exactly is the proof of the cognoscenti? Will we find it here? Can we ask Hugin for help? Might this be what you're looking for? Oh. A mask? Is this it? But how? You had it on you this whole time? Not quite. Jorik did find it first, but he thought the flashier, fancier goblet was the real proof, so he tossed the mask aside. And now that he's forfeited it, the treasure is yours. Seems like a freebie, but wait, we worked hard for it too. It's our just reward. That's right. If you end up revealing the great treasure's secrets, well, that would make for a fascinating story. Where the aurora shines. Huh. Boop and boop. Is that in here? Yeah. A goblet lavishly adorned. It is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller, the founder of the Treasure Hoarders, and a cold mask that once concealed a true face. It is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller, the founder of the Treasure Hoarders. No adornment grates the mask with a frosty moonlight that dances across its pure silver facade. Ooh. We didn't read that stuff either. Here, let's read that in a sec. I guess I'll come visit Colonel Iron Whale from time to time. About the proofs. They make for great stories, so I do know a thing or two. Allegedly, there are 5 proofs of cognoscenti in total. Besides the one Papa Wrench had, there are 2 more on the 3 southern islands. The remaining 2 are further north. You might find more clues about them in Pyramida. If you're also interested in the great treasure, you might want to keep an eye out for them. Pyramida? 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 Well, he's gonna be hella deformed. Pyramida not yet added. I was like, where the hell is that? I wonder if it's Avengers Tower up here. Interesting.
Going?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream laugh into the microphone like that. Going? About Hugin. A journey needs empathetic companions, no? It had quite the natural gift, so training it didn't take long at all. Maybe it's because maybe it's because I have a special connection with weasel thieves, which I suppose you could call a family tradition too. Hugin and Munin, Odin's twin ravens, Odin's eyes in the forest. What was the actual mythology around Hugin and Munin? Were they like omnipresent ravens, or were they ravens that were just like? They weren't also gods, were they? Like they were like Hugin and Munin weren't also demigods. They're like drones. Odin's drone mode. Who's pitter-pattering around? Oh, that... They're both trying to run towards me. They flew through the 9 realms and brought Odin info. They were his spies, yeah, in all the... Puffin's got exploration locked. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? What was she trying to say, by the way?
Going?
Oh.
Going into a
This
trance
one.
is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
She's so forceful. I think that's one of the reasons why I like Sandrone so much. She gives me the spicy vibes that Citlali gives me. Citlali doesn't really have someone like a Columbina to poke and prod her for no reason as well. What is that? What's happening? What even is that? How do I get under there? Over here. Yeah, and Brat Farina too. Oh, I've already fought these guys. They're blooming. I'm blooming. Why would I say it in that voice? I'm blooming, my pretties. What do I do over here? Ooh, do these guys have any interesting things they do when Llama's around? Okay. All right, keep your secrets. There's something hiding in there. Let me go up top, see what I can see. Yes, the squirrel that tends the world tree. Ratatosker. In the God of War interpretation of the which they got it pretty accurate as well. In the God of War interpretation of the Oh, there was a chest in here
Go on.
of
take
Norse
them.
mythology.
I'll thank the
Ratatoshka was voiced by... What was that noise? Sounded like laughing. What, was it just those guys and I'm going crazy? Very likely. That kind of... Could you... Ugh. There was a carrot in there. Duh, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. It must have just been those goats, and I just heard it wrong. Who's speaking? Oh, this guy. It pays to be careful. It's not safe around these parts. You should get some insurance. Better safe than sorry, eh? Insurance? It works like this. You give a bunch of more up you give a bunch of it works like this. You give a bunch of more for a policy, and then if or when the unthinkable happens, within the confines of this here specified region naturally, it'll pay out 10 times more to your designated beneficiary. How about it? I think I'm good. Young people always think it won't happen to them. It's not safe around these parts. Who are you? I'm the proprietor of this here rest stop. The only safe place for miles around. Whether you're after a break from the road, looking to replenish your supplies, he'd do well not to pass us by. Oh, and we sell insurance. This is a cursed place. It was a shipwreck a few years ago, and more recently, merchants have been getting attacked, and there's nothing, and then there's that nothing passage. A little while back, I spotted a whole bunch of northerners, for 2 they was. They dragged all sorts of heavy equipment inside, and then what? Who knows? Not one of them's come out. Anyway, it's extremely dangerous. Even an adventurer like you should be wary. Okay. Is this? No, it's not. No, it's not. This is not the cave. But it is a cave with more... It is a cave with more DNA strands. No, Jobster, not the... Oh, hey, this is just the fly boss. The fly boy. The nothing passage? We've walked through the nothing passage, haven't we? On our way to, oh no, we haven't walked no, we actually haven't walked through the nothing passage. The nutting passage, okay. I chastise Jobster for saying it, then I say it myself.
It's okay if I say it. I'm the streamer.
How many of those damn bearings do I have, by the way? I've been picking up every single one that's not bolted to the ground. And even some that are bolted to the ground. Look over there. Paimon can see something glowing. Eek! It's moving! It's morbing! Is it a special kind of Sealy? Let's go have a look. It's imbuing me with energy. Boom, boom. Boom, boom!
The world wishes you well.
Thanks. Do you also wear, oh look, it's a glowing mole. Find a way to open, ah, a mole? I don't remember seeing moles right now. It just burrowed through. Okay, okay, okay. That was somewhat simple. I read that as Ahsoka. Antoshka. Anton Zarkovich.
Curse you, you filthy, despicable, paranoid rat. Bloated, sick, and full of jealous insolence. By the grace of the Tsaritsa, if you dare use that blasted
Authorization terminal
to lock my people outside one more time, I'll shove your ID card so far into that wretched machine that even those silver spoon-sucking nepotistic brats at the Design Bureau won't give you the time of day. Your experiments on the northern side have yielded zero progress, and I have yielded zero progress, am I right? That's why you're coming up with ways to obstruct my people. What pathetic behavior. I've warned you 7 times already. If you choose to persist, you will receive no mercy from me. This is your final warning.
Anyways. What happy... Oh, what the... It's the light orb. It was hitching a ride on the mole. A totally normal thing to... Hi.
Show no mercy.
Oh my gosh, it's one of the frickers with the shields.
Dissipate.
So hard for me to get around that... Ah! It's so hard for me to get around that shield.
Wrath of evil.
With one heart, we pray.
Here comes the catch.
Maybe re-up that shield just in case.
Branch into song.
Okay, shield's down. It feels a lot easier for me to keep track of Lali's shield because of the ears on the shield.
Get to work.
Forest, protect us.
Who's Forrest? Like Gump? Oh, wait, hang on.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
Perhaps. Private's notes. It's been three weeks since the Poruchik posted me up here. Compared to our recruits who were stuck collecting materials for the Design Bureau, I suppose I should count my blessings. It's not like there's anything else to do around here. Forget about bandits. I haven't seen so much as a shadow in these godforsaken mountains. All I can do is write in my diary and stare at the foliage. If those 2 professors would hurry up and finish their blasted research, who knows what they're doing, then I could receive letters from my dearest Parashka once more. I wonder how she's doing at the military academy. I hope those stuck-up silver spoon-sucking scum aren't making life difficult. Elena has too much time on her hands. She's been sneaking out of the camp to hunt every bit of the Lady of Morapesok. That one. Absolutely no regard for the rules. Captain Volkov caught her red-handed. Gave her a real tongue lashing too. Dereliction of duty was the verdict. After that, we all ate a healthy serving from the goat she brought back. Maybe it's been too long since I last ate meat, but the goat tasted better than any I'd ever had in the capital. Maybe that's why those rough and ready frontier folk choose to live in this awful backwater. The professors are openly at each other's throats at this point. In a place like this, watching them fight is our only entertainment. They're both high up in the Armory Palace, and they both refuse to give an inch, especially when it comes to researching moon fragments. They both want to be the first to make a breakthrough and earn high praise from the Tsaritsa. Professor Karnatsky doesn't even try to hide his contempt for Professor Oh, that's the dude who wrote the angry letter. Preobrazhensky. He openly called his daughter's fiancé a lunatic and said the only reason Preobrazhensky has reached the rank he has is down to... Well, that old git was so taken aback by the tirade, his face went bone white. He looked like he was going to faint. Then he started reeling off some diatribe in Fey. I couldn't understand a word of it. At least the goat around here tastes good. Captain Volkov should be the one to go hunting next. Then we can all lay into him for dereliction of duty, and my word, this music! Well, hi. This is a jump goat, isn't it? It attached to the goat. What's it even looking for? It is a jumping goat. Oh my gosh, llama's gonna get her antlers stuck in the ceiling.
The world wishes you well.
Oh, that was juicy. Did I go, did I miss something? I missed a spot. Ooh.
The world wishes you well.
Ooh, more notes.
Yep.
And that just leads back out. Yeah, where we were. Cool. To, well, or oh no, it's not. I thought that was like a trail off, but like because the notes were damaged or something. To, well, I don't know who I can even write to. Maybe I should address this to myself to prove that before this land and its abominations consumed me utterly, my pitiful fragile mind was, for a moment, still my own. Oh, Wild Hunt. My name is is that just Peter? Is that just pronounced Peter, or is that like the? My name is Pyotr Dmitrievich Orlov. I hail from the 6th Company, deployed to Nodkrai in service to Snezhnaya and our Tsaritsa. I am the second son of Dmitry Sergeyevich Orlov and Yevfrosinya Ivanovna Orlova. I'm unashamed of my birth. Our entire company was wiped out here. Only Private E. Smirnova escaped the gorge at the cost of Fourier A. Volkov's life to send the Design Bureau a distress call from dead men and women. If you find this piece of paper, please hand it to my superiors. Inform them that the Private Smirnova was no deserter, nor was she complicit in the calamity that befell us here. Okay, so Volkov's dead. Smirnova escaped, and Orlov is the one who wrote this final letter. AZ Karnatsky and VA Preobrazhensky. It was their dastardly experiments that birthed the catastrophe here. They are dead. May Her Majesty curse their deaths. May they never rest in the pure snowfields. I don't know what blasphemy they committed, nor do I wish to. That color devoured everything. There's nothing left. Nothing at all. They were inside those damned rocks at first. Those detestable rocks. Those detestable rocks that fell from the moon. Karnatsky and Preobrazhensky awoke them, each in turn. This is followed by a dozen or so accounts of barely legible and base vulgarities. I don't know what they want. They're coming. Dearest Paraskenivna, my Parashka, please forgive your big brother. Your Majesty, forgive me in all things. They're coming. Save me. They're coming. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, boy. Well, that was the most r/no sleep thing I've read in a hot minute in this game.
Yeah.
They're like, they're in the rocks. They're in the rocks. They're coming for us. Well, I think we've had enough of this. Oh, I don't wanna. Chat, do I have to? Oh, the jaws are opening up for me. We're moving slow now as well. Oh, those plants grew. Why are we going towards the... Look, Connery, it just stopped. Paimon's like, wow, look at that. Isn't that neat? If it really is a Sealy, there should be a treasure around here, right? But, Paimon can't see anything. Not even those Fatui or their camp. I wonder why, Paimon. Were you not reading? Well, since we're already here, why don't we keep going on a bit? This gorge doesn't look that long anyway, and heading back might actually take more time. Alright, counting on the world's best guide. No problem, let's get going. You soon arrive at the other side of the Nothing Passage. What? Give me a sec. Let me use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. Okay. What the hell's going on in here? And I think the Fatui are going to conduct an investigation. Slightly aged notice. By the grace of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and in accordance with the Imperial Edict on the strengthening of order, the area head is now designated as a military administrative area. Unauthorized entry is prohibited. Intruders will be regarded as hostile agents engaged in espionage and sabotage, and will be neutralized in accordance with the aforementioned regulations. There's a light orb over there too, but it's a... The reflection in character selection? The reflection? Oh, that's curious. You've got a full moon here, and I would not have really noticed that. Huh. Good eye. Weird. What a beautiful character selection screen,
Something
though.
you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Yeah, Arlecchino, I'd like to report I'd like to report this bullshit. I like how I read a note that was like, there's something in the rocks, and I start breaking every rock that I see.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
There's something in the mist. Oh, it ran a random Kuhenki. Just about on that. It's like the blue. Hell's going on in here, gamers? Also, where's that Auk I just saw? Okay, it's on top of there. There were two oh, there's a cabbage and a potato. There was a cabbage in here. That can only mean one thing. I don't know what it means, but it means something. This is just eerie.
What
More
greater pleasure
notes.
is there than the unexpected?
More of the private's notes. Something's not right. Petrenko said he heard a blood-curdling wail in the night, somewhere between the ragged breathing of a vile beast and the dying screams of a wounded man. He swore on the streets his name. None of us heard it, not even Elena, who was on watch. But we found strange marks near the camp, as though someone had dragged something through there. Whatever it was, it can't have been alive. No living creature leaves marks like that. Captain Volkov suspects Professor Preobrazhensky and his underlings of playing tricks. He got us to set up a bunch more traps around the camp and even activated those defensive robots, the ones that are more valuable than all of us combined. I have no idea how he's going to explain the resource expenditure to his superiors when all this is done, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Professor Karansky's research seems to be progressing smoothly. He even found some time to expound upon one of his discoveries to us rank-and-file soldiers. Up to now, he's only ever referred to us as dim-witted lackeys. His emaciated face was flushed red behind a shower of spittle, like a dying man gaining one final moment of clarity. There was something unnatural, even detestable about his expression. He talked about how he had extracted the purest primal light from the moon shard, and how he would tear open the veil of the world, igniting the first spark of Her Majesty's wishes. I didn't understand what he was saying, so I nodded along and wished him a swift conclusion to his research. I asked Captain Volkov if I could be the one to hunt today. I needed something to distract me from my thoughts. The temperature these past few days has been unusually cold, and the air is filled with the putrid smell of mold, decay. The goats were abundant when we arrived here, but now it seems they're all in hiding. Perhaps our hunts are to blame, or maybe they're sheltering from the cold. Even so, I didn't have to travel far from the camp before I finally found one. Found is the only word I can use. It certainly wasn't hunting. By the time I arrived, the goat was standing transfixed, like a deliberately posed corpse, a very ungoatly expression frozen upon its face. Its eyes were cloudy and protruding outwards, puffed up like a pair of fish eyes, but it wasn't a corpse, it was alive. Until the moment I cut its chest open, its heart was pumping blood. Until the moment I slit its chest open, my blade plunging into its heart, its foul-smelling blood spraying across the ground, gleaming inky green in the moonlight. Until the moment I opened its chest, it stood there, motionless, its swollen eyes staring into space, unmoved by its impending death, as though even the peace of the grave was not was not its to own, as though even the peace of the grave was not its to own. May Her Majesty the Sardiza forgive me. I haven't told anyone else what I found. I didn't see any reason to worry them. The goat was delicious as ever. That itself was enough. As soon as Professor Karatsky is done with his research, we can leave this accursed place behind. Oh. Where the fuck are we? Where are we? Answer me! Zeus! Ow! Fucking... Did it just hop into a bot? Did it just run into that mechanism? Wait. That's the blue light from before. I'm like expecting something to be following me. I want to play more horror games on the second channel. Not streamed. Maybe not streamed, but like edited videos. Yeah, this is where the first orb stopped. Arle, I have something I wish to report.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Yes, this is an occasion we need to commemorate. We need to remember this, Arle, clearly. Another camp. There's a spin crystal here. Wait, we mean you no harm. We were just passing adventurers. Is it not gonna? Oh, I thought it wasn't gonna attack for some reason.
You two.
Give me burst. There we go. I can push him too. Okay, it was just the one guy. I thought more were gonna appear. It's something from this box. Could the box's contents be important somehow? No, clearly Paimon. Clearly, Miss Paimanovna. I want the spin crystal first. I want this. And then someone's research notes. I can't sit while I read this? What the hell? Unplayable. The energy contained within the ancient moon's remnant seems to possess a will of its own. When exposed to trace amounts of abyssal energy, it appears to exhibit survival and defense instincts with notable similarities to the fear of death previously observed in the experimental subject. I can now confirm that the previous observational data is correct. The pure Guvaki energy contained within the moon fragments is, definitively speaking, close to a primordial form of life. Through inducements, I have already taught it to replenish its energy by killing and consuming living things. Why would you teach it that? At the same time, it exhibits faint altruistic tendencies. Why would you? Which hold the subject back more than they benefit. I must find a way to remove these. The energy remains too scattered. I must find a way to concentrate it into a pure Kuvaki form. Nodcry has always been the most fragile place on the world's edge, and this self-replicating Kuvaki life form could theoretically plug the gaps left by the abyssal energy's corruption. All it needs is a constant supply of life to nourish it. Oh, Preobrazhensky. I already forgot my pronunciation on that. You pitiful old fool. You poor whelp of a fae. You could never think of something this brilliant, could you? Now, all the credit and all the glory will be mine.
Forget a few million more. Even 5% of the income from Portobello Vedzi wouldn't be too much to ask. I shall erect a bronze statue of you on the harbor front and hire people to spit on it daily, just like how you dared publicly question the practicality of my research back at the academy. I don't like where this is going. I love shit like this. Totally like unsettling, like experimenting with shit you don't understand. It's such a perfect setup for horror. I remember saying way back, I can't remember what quest we were doing that I wanted, like, I was like, I want Genshin to do more horror stuff. Because it has all the recipes. A recipe? It has all the makings of a horror game. Like, this game can turn into a horror game so quickly, and I'm all here for it. Okay, the investigate is this. You check the, what the hell was that? Okay. I thought these were people. So much dust. Hang on a sec, maybe you should do for those blue things. Could direct it somewhere else, would move the stones away?
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Follow the strange light orb again. Arlecchino truly is a savage. She walking through this area, reading these documents, and she's like, I wonder what the kids are. Wonder what Linny's up to. Wonder if Lynette has brushed her tail today. Nightcrawler's leaning into the horror, and I'm all here for it. I really, we talked about it before, that, especially with characters and quests like Varesa's, and the, and all of the summer event. Natlan felt like the kind of jovial, bouncy, super fun, like send-off as we start diving off the deep end. As we start heading towards Snezhnaya, things are gonna get dark. We're gonna start leaning more into what the Fatui have been doing, the Doctor's experiments, maybe even like more into Barnabas's experiments as well. I'm all for it. It's just, ugh. In the best way. It's ugh. So is this gonna meet up with? Oh, maybe not yet. Yeah, nuance is important. It doesn't have to be always dark or bright. I feel the same way. I feel similarly about how they've done the characters as well. I like characters that are gray by their own intention as well. She knows people think that she's a cold, heartless killer, and that she's exactly what Crucibino was behind closed doors. They think that Arle is that way, when Arle is the opposite, and she likes that because it's leverage. But I like the morally gray characters, like Skara and Raiden, who they're not pure evil, and they're also not purely misunderstood either. Then you have the other spectrum where you have cinnamon rolls like Yoimiya and Mualani, and you have pure evil like Dottore, who knows damn well what he's doing and doesn't care, and even delights in what he does.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
I know, because I was. I like the way that they've balanced. The way they've balanced that. I don't like when there's all pure evil characters, and I don't like when when the villains. Oh, that was juicy stuff. What is happening? Wait, I didn't do that. Oh. I was like, I'm not hitting any of these. Despite being the god of love, the streets of one body, the complete opposite. Arlecchino described her as being,
When I
compassionate, person of true sincerity and compassion. However, she also says in the same blurb that she would raise her weapon against her without hesitation, because that's the greatest level of respect I'm able to bestow. But maybe it's just compared to the dignitaries, excuse me, that she was yelling at, that she was calling out during the Winter Nights trailer. Mole holes. What are you looking at? It processed something again. That doesn't look... Been caught by the Fatui's mechanisms? I'll probably have to get high enough to... Oh, we just looped around. Okay, now we're back in the main drag. Where is it? There it is. Okay, now it's started. Now it's gonna meet up with the Crimson Cleansing. What the hell? It opens up a black hole. We just straight up destroy an entire section of the map. Colors out of space. Find a way to leave the mysterious space. I thought that was Gosoyathoth's sword for a second. Figure out a way to leave the space. How the fuck? These are Unified Nations ruins as well. We're flying through. Down there. Down there. Go into the... Okay. It's the trench in... It's the Death Star trench. Oh boy. Ether takes these kinds of things quite in stride. Yeah, these Fatuis didn't know what they were messing with, did they? Ah! There you are, Connery. When those two glowing things crashed into each other, the explosion sent Paimon flying. It's a good thing she didn't get hurt. How? How? Is now a good time for this conversation, Paimon? How? It took Paimon forever to fly back here. Paimon's just glad you're okay. Actually, I went flying for a while too. I think I was blown off to some strange place. You tell Paimon what you saw. Paimon's never heard about a place like that in Teyvat. Are you sure you weren't just seeing things, Connery? That reeks of selective ignorance. I always am curious about what Paimon knows and what she doesn't. She far too often says, I didn't understand that. Anyway, as long as you're okay. See? And she's so dismissive afterwards as well. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. There's just way too much weird stuff going on around here. Let's leave this place before it's too late. Paimon didn't think they'd be that dangerous, and we didn't even find any treasure at the end. Why would something like that show up here anyway? And if those two glowing things weren't Sealies, then what were they? Indeed. Quest complete. That's it? They just trip me out, throw me into a... It chopped a big chasm in here as well. Like this big space wasn't here before. That's also one of my favorite horror setups as well. One of my favorite horror themes and settings is the Dead Space type, where it somehow increases the horror and makes it scarier if you have a weapon. Because if you're helpless, then it's just like that's one level of horror. But if you have a weapon, like in Dead Space, it just generates so much more terror because you can fight and it's not worth it. You can fight and you can't do anything to it. Like you have a plasma rifle and it doesn't matter. Because so many horror things could be solved by a 12 gauge would solve this problem. It's so much more terrifying if, in like the Dead Space sense, where you've got a gun and armor. You've got a gun, you've got armor, and it doesn't matter because you're dealing with things that you as a regular Joe, as a regular rank and file. Oh. And another peek behind some other projects I have going on. I am writing a novel that is exactly that. Futility, yeah. More of that, please, Hoyo. Ugh. Don't you just love exploring and running into Lovecraftian horrors? Wow, look at that shot. No, thinking. I love how good this game's graphics are, where you can just that quickly have a new wallpaper. It's just like, it's this simple. Boom. Don't dive. HP in Lovecraft stands for Heavenly Principles. How did I get to the Fatui Island? I probably just swam. Wait, no, we did Kuvaki over there. Why is the Kuvaki still here?
Change of plan.
Excuse me? Insubordination.
Witness my rise. Lay bare.
One of the hallmarks of Lovecraftian horror. Did I just not let it do its thing and I just hopped into the... Like, is it supposed to be over there? Oh, no, never mind. It's always here. Okay. One of the things that a lot of horror enthusiasts, I think, occasionally get wrong about Lovecraftian horror is that one of the hallmarks of Lovecraftian horror is the inability to understand the horror. Something that's incomprehensible, like a monster the unknown, yeah. Something that's that's incomprehensible, that you can't understand, like a man whose mouth always faces north. What does that even mean? It's a man whose mouth always faces north, no matter what, you know? Something like that. or a man whose eyes are always looking at you, no matter something like where it's difficult to comprehend, or an impossibly what was the one that I saw on Instagram that was it was an ape, an impossibly wide ape. Someone's like rendition of a Lovecraftian type of horror. It was an ape that was impossibly wide. It was always wider than whatever room you put it in. Like whatever room you, almost like SCP like. There's a lot of stuff in SCP that's Lovecraftian where it's, the ethereality comes from the impossibility of it existing in what we know as physics. Yeah, I also feel somewhat similarly as well, that Lovecraftian horror works best when you can't, once you make it tangible, once you give it an appearance, I don't know if it takes away from it, but I think it works far better when your own imagination runs wild with it. Some of the best horror is horror that's a little bit vague. Because if you just like, if you just come out and say what the beast does, what the entity does, what the creature does, versus letting you give the reader just enough hints where they can create their own horror, because then everyone is going to apply their own worst fear onto what that entity is. Yeah, your own imagination will always be the scariest.
Punishment! Judgment!
Overruled. This is where you fall.
Ending fights with Arle's burst will never not be cool to me. Party! Meeting point rewards.
Save me.
What the f- Was that a Nepha? Nice. Ooh, 50 pro- Oh, and another Kronkake bolt. Boop.
Save.
That is Nepha speaking. What? But where? If you think your hands are mechanical, that's what it sounded like you said it. Okay, I'll get to that eventually. Oh, here's I know. Is she related to?
Save.
Okay. Oh, hey. She's on the magnet, like in the trailer. Everything okay? I know.
I know! What you doing? Oh, hey! Perfect timing! I'm playing a game. Wanna join?
And if I didn't want to... Is this the game? And if I didn't want to play with you?
Oh no, she did! She loves playing with me. Then where is she? Here.
Save me.
Is this the game I know?
This is Anafa's favorite game. Cling clang, I know takes place. She says it helps expand her horizons and exercise her joints.
Excuse me?
She's calling for help. Oh, that's just for fun. Here, watch this. Enough, time to go home.
No. I want to keep playing.
Is that it? Is that's the entire interaction?
I know.
That's the entire interaction.
Oh, hey! Perfect timing. I'm playing a game. Oh no, she did. Here.
The Cliff Notes version. Here.
Me.
This is
I wondered if-
favorite game. But she's calling for help.
I wondered what the hell that was going to be all about when we saw that in the trailer.
Oh, that's just for fun. Enough, time to go home.
No. I want to keep playing.
No.
Save me.
What the hell? Yeah, okay. You guys see this shit? What were we doing? Okay, we deposited that over there. Also have I think I've always deposited maybe the first couple Lunoculi I deposited in Nasha Town, but I usually I like depositing at this one, the last remaining of the originals. I'll put Xingqiu back in here.
Chivalry
I-
will never die.
I did feel like I was noticing the fact that Xingqiu is not a shielder. He has a small bit of healing with a wide interval between heals, and he has damage reduction. But I did feel like I was noticing the lack of a shielder in this Lauma team. I also have just straight up her demo team as well.
There's still so many
But
places
once
for us
again,
to explore.
I really felt that I was noticing that I don't have a shielder in this one. And if my healing goes away, pulling my healer back out means I have to run away and find some space before I pull Shinobu out, who's always within one hit range. However, because she's C6, that's not as big of a deal.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
For justice.
I also tried with Mona
This is destiny.
here to see if maybe I could use the taunt, but the taunt lasts for such a short period of time. I was like, maybe I can use the taunt and then just get distance on the enemies, but the taunt goes away in like a third of a second, so it's hardly usable.
Chivalry will never die.
But you certainly will.
Normal day in Tibetan. Amber Lake continuation quests in Eye of Kuvaki. Eye of Kraki. King Hrolf Kraki. The Danish king, who was also depicted as one of the big bosses in God of War Ragnarok. I should play that on stream sometime. One of my favorite games, genuinely. God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, platinumed both. Okay, where are we at right now? I think we're kind of a shorter stream than usual, but I think I'm gonna call it here. It's down to artifacts that I need for the llama. Where's the artifact domain? It's this one up here, right? Yes. Excuse me. Also 50-50 on the heat on your Altamona. In the words of Von Lycon, apologies. How about this? Yeah. Ooh, more Columbina stuff. Oh, is that a daily reset for Columbina interactions? Oh, it's this guy, right?
Lightning terrified.
Stan!
For the everlasting forest. Game's up. Time's over. Luscious and
Push that button, Connery. There you go.
Our bond is strong. Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
quietly now. By the frost moon of old. Receive my blessing.
This is a pretty good team to grind this domain. It still took 47 seconds, but... I have 2 condensed I can use. And we'll do it one more time, and then I'll go see Colombina. See if maybe she's ready for more interactions.
Leave this rain cutter.
Leave this rain cutter?
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. For the everlasting forest. Branches a song.
I'll settle this. Let me read you a verse.
Let me call you a hearse. Get it? Because he's gonna die. Oh, he's done. Boop. Oh, it'd be more efficient to do it in Onslaught. Yeah, you're right. What am I doing? Oh, hi! Yo, hold up.
Did it really go this way? I don't see it anywhere. Ugh, I'm so tired, I can barely take another step. But if I don't find it, Boss Neff's gonna be real miffed. Ugh, stupid cat.
Oh, yeah!
Don't sneak up on me like that. Good thing you're here, though. I don't suppose you've seen a black and white striped cat around here? It's got a huge tail and a blue bow around its neck.
Yoda, how big was the... Never mind. Can't say I have. So you're looking for said cat here?
Yeah. I don't know why, though. Boss Neff suddenly got it in her head to send me out here on this gig. Said I needed to pay close attention to my surroundings. I told her if she wanted to find a cat, she could just put up a commission at the guild. They're always running around helping people find stuff.
Would you like me to ruin this character design for you? Or... I saw a comment the other day on a YouTube video that I can't get out of my mind. That it's just... I don't know if it ruined the character design for me. I still love her character design, but I can't stop thinking of...
But she insisted I go looking myself. I've been wandering around here all day without spotting so much as a strand of fur. If I go back empty-handed, Boss Neff's probably gonna scold me. Ugh, what am I doing yammering away? I need to get back to searching for that blasted cat. Hey, Furball! Where are you?
Since the interaction ended before I could decide if I was gonna talk about this or not. Yo, hold up. I need a bigger picture of her. Ding 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 ding. Where I need a better picture of her, the frick. I need like the full character model, like top to bottom. Bottom? For what? A recipe? What you mean? This one might suffice. I don't think it ruined the design for me, but it's something that someone observed. They were just like, huh, it kind of looks like, and they said it. And I was just like, oh, okay, now I can't stop, now I won't be able to look at it without thinking that her top looks like Mualani's swimsuit on top of a bunny suit. Anyways. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? She's still cute, still adorable, still a top tier design. I honestly think that she'd look cooler and better if she had 2 torn leggings instead of just 1. Anyways. Okay, I think we deposited everything. Let's go pop in. One does not simply pop in on the Earth King. Let's go pop in on Columbina. See if the bean is... Beana? Why is there no music? Never mind. Oh, there's a Kuhenki in the middle of the grass over here. Hello. Oh, where are you going? Oh! Oh, she eepy. She seems to be resting. Best not to disturb her. Thank you, Kuhenki. Appreciate you. I wouldn't have thought that she'd be here because there's no vocals in the music right now. Think it'd be disrespectful to climb up on her throne while she's asleep. She's so perfect. I've done literally nothing. I don't know why I thought there would be records here. Alright, everything has been deposited. Oh, wait. Where do I exchange these at? Isn't that at a blacksmith? Oh, duck. Fuckle-duckle. Nope. Need to have Ino in party? Oh. Thank you. I would not have even remotely thought of that.
Let me down, Kerplunkatron.
She's so tiny! She's so tiny! Holy! Companion detected. Duster mode preparation complete. Workshop's trove preparation complete. Do you wish to open it? Open the workshop's trove. Oh, I know, looks like he has something to say. What's the situation, Knuckle Duckle? Reporting. So far this week, I've detected 12 groups pass by on the road outside the workshop. This includes 3 groups of treasure hoarder scavengers, 2 squads of Fatui, 1 small congregation of Frost Moon Scions, and 1 Adventure Team. The remaining 5 groups were all merchant caravans from the Voynich Guild. Risk Index Assessment, low. Oh, thanks there, bud. Oh, thanks there, bud. Key match successful. Opening complete. I knows toolbox. I knows toolbox. A toolbox stored in the workshop's troves. Instead of tools, it contains a mysterious accessory. I knows toolbox. Use.
All right, upgrade complete. Time to treat myself to a tasty snack.
Level up? What? What leveled up? It adds a heart to the model of her burst's duck?
Flash attack!
Holy crap, this burst lasts a long time. Kerplunk! Alright, I know might be built out of pure cuteness. I felt the same way about Kachina, actually, and then I didn't build her, so maybe I shouldn't promise that.
Ready?
Plunge Ino. Physical plunge Ino with her skill. That sounds like a punishment team. You know what sounds like a punishment team as well? A deer-only team of Yenfei and Lauma. Make her be in a burning team. Make her be the support in a burning team. All right. That will do it for today. Tomorrow, the Chandelier returns. I always call her Evelyn Chandelier, even though that's clearly, very clearly, not her name. Evelyn Chevalier returns to Zenless's banners. Oh, that's actually not the what I meant to click on. Hot Blonde Yelan. That was a genuine. That was some genuine mental lag. Okay. Evelyn returns, so we're going to hop back into Zenless. I only have 42 signal searches saved up because of that couple weeks long problem with my internet where it couldn't connect to Zenless's server literally at all, and so I wasn't even able to do dailies. I occasionally did dailies on my phone, but I could never remember to pull out my phone and do that because I don't game on my phone for anything. But we are on guarantee at 3 pity, so let's hop back into Genshin and maybe start making Genshin another. Let's hop back into Zenless and maybe start making Zenless another regular game that we play during the week. Thank you, everyone. I think that will do it. See you tomorrow. Only a week left on until Flynn's banner. Wild. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you much. I'll see you next time. Drink water. Join the Discord. Sub to the second channel. Be good to each other. Thanks again. Love you lots. Bye-bye.